Hello. Well, I'm still making Christmas cards and I am still out of the red acrylic. So I'm going to play around here with some different ideas and we will just see what happens. Okay? I drew this out freehand and pencil, but I'm going to go over it with markers so you can see it. And then, of course, there's always something that doesn't want to work for you once you have the video rolling. And these are supposed to be jingle bells. Do they even still make these? When I was a kid, we tied them on our tennis shoe strings. And then we jingled everywhere we went. Let's see. I wanted to make these tops silver, but I don't have anything silver, so that I can grab right quick. So I'm going to just use this, whatever it is. I thought it was black, but it doesn't look black. I don't know what that is. Okay. The blue bell down here. These little things are like openings in the jingle bells. I don't know if you all know what that is or not, but they're openings. And then the part that actually hit the bell and made it jingle was inside. So. There. And then this is going to be some holiday greenery here. See if we can get that in there. Okay. So far, so good. Going to put I'm probably doing this completely backwards, but it's okay. I'm going to try this with a little bit of watercolor because that's the only thing I've got true red in. I'm completely out of the acrylics. So putting a little bit of paint out here on the palette. Wonder why I didn't get watercolor green out. I wonder if maybe I didn't see any. Let's take a look here. I have at least a little bit here. Got it in a couple of shades. Now, if you have, you know, everything you need in acrylics, that's fine. No problem. Go for it. You can always cut your acrylics with a little bit of water if you want it to look a bit thinner. I mean, that's what I do. Okay, there's that. Let's see, I just put 3 little blobs of paint on there. I think you can probably see it. And then I'm going to wet them down with my spray bottle a little bit. And I'm going to start out with my little filbert here. We'll see how that works. And I put some fresh water, out last night. Yeah, I put some fresh water out last night so that... Okay, even this red is not really a true red. It's more of a magenta. Interesting. Well, we're just going to go with it. Yes, we are. Because we can. See, does that look more magenta to you than a true red? But you definitely do see this color a lot during the holidays. Okay. It's just a matter of filling things in here. Hope you're having a good day. If you are, get out your paints and start painting. And if you're not, definitely get out your paints and start painting. Because it'll help you get focused and make you feel better. There's definitely nothing tricky about doing these cards. Basically, just draw them out and fill them in. Pretty happy with this so far. Let's see, I might go right into some of the blue with this. Because And I do want it to be red, but I want it to be maybe a different shade of red in here. Something a little darker. I mixed up some of that blue with the red, and of course I got something that's more of a purple, which is fine. I think I'll do half of that with that more darker purpley color. I'm trying to move my water bowl around here so I can reach it a little bit better. Hope you're not seeing my head as I do that. I did that yesterday and my hair looked so terrible. That was funny. It looked so bad. Yeah. It was really pretty bad. Okay. Even put a little bit of shadow in here. Shadow in there. Sometimes it just makes things stand out if you think about where shadows would be and just go ahead and place them in there. Okay, that looks fairly good. This water has got to go someplace closer here. There, maybe right there. Closer to my feet. Okay, then I'll put, well, why don't we try some of this greenery here? See what we end up with. I'm using my little filbert for this. Seems to be working okay. Maybe not perfect, but okay. Alrighty, there's that. I actually should have put my blue background on first. Why don't I try to do some of that right now before I go much farther here. Let's see, for that background, I am going to use some of this right here. I like that very light blue aqua, and I'm going to use quite a bit of water on it because I want it to be kind of thin. And then I wonder if I can go ahead and do that with, I'm going want to start out down here, which may be an oddball place to do that, but since I did this thing of waiting to put my background on after I started working on the picture, which is definitely not the best thing to do. Oh well. The main thing is, are we still having a good time? If we are, then we are doing it right. No matter. So I hope you're getting out your paints and excuse me, and just being as creative as you want to be. That's what I hope you're doing. Mostly I'm just putting water in my brush now. Just putting it up in here. Maybe I'll make it a little darker up here in these corners. Because I did go ahead and tape this off. I started not to. And then I thought, oh well, I will tape it off, because that'll just help my, it'll just help the card to be more steady and everything too. So. It would have been a lot easier had I put that background color on and then let it just go ahead and dry before I drew the picture on it. That's okay. It is what it is, and we did what we did. I would like to thin this one area out with just a little more water here if I can. Just thin that out some. Move it up a little bit. Isn't it funny how you can move this stuff around? Just a little bit of water. Wish I could move things around in life that easily. Okay, that I think is going to be good enough for right now. Thin that out just a little bit more. I really don't need it that dark in there. Okay. Now then, back to the watercolors. That was actually acrylic, just watered down. And then back to the watercolors. I actually do like that very much. Let's go to the red. The red that looks more magenta. got a hair on there. Sometimes the brushes let go of their hairs and kind of make it look odd. I hope you're enjoying watching this, but I also hope that you're going to get your own colors out. Work on some cards for Christmas, because they're really fun to do. I mean, they're not that big. And the picture is usually, the simpler it is, really, the better it turns out, I think. Okay. Now then, I'm wondering what I should fill those in with. Honestly, I'm not too sure. I could just leave them clear, but they seem like they need a little something in there. Even if it's just a tiny bit of color. Looks like they need a little something. I'm going to take just a little color. Tiniest little bit of color. Actually, if we were looking at them, they'd be darker. The holes would probably be darker in shade. But I just kind of want them to show up here like this. So I'm going to make them just a little bit lighter than what's on the outside there. There. I like that. Okay. All right. Do you know what? That is just about done. Although we need our tops painted in something. And like I said, I wanted silver for that. I wonder if I could. Let me see if I might have some silver out here. Don't remember, did I have any silver out yesterday? I'm going to peek over here and see what I got. I should have a silver marker or something. But do I? I have some silver. I have some of this in silver. It's an acrylic. It's kind of sparkly, I think, is what it's going to be. I don't know if this was in my set of gouache paints or what, but I'm going to use it. Yeah, because I don't know, for some reason, I think these little tops here should be silver. So let's make them so. Oh dear, the mailman came. I think my trash barrel is blocking his way. But I had to do that because of the, I didn't want the trash truck to hit my trash barrel in the morning. Yep. Such a nice guy. He's coming up, bringing my mail. When I see him out in the summertime, He always asks me if I'm still painting, because he used to see me painting on my open porch here. But now that porch has walls around it, and that is a good thing. That means I can paint out here in the winter and the summer. So that's a blessing. Okay, I think this is good enough. What do you guys think? You could do more to it if you wanted to. You could put some greenery down here at the bottom if you wanted to, but I think I'm going to leave this just like it is. And let's take this tape off and see what it looks like. That one came off good. See if this one will come off good. That one came off good. See if this one. Good stuff, just a tiny bit, not bad. Not bad at all. There we go. Okay, we have another Christmas card. What do you think? And open it up and put your message in there. Oh, look, some of that kind of came through. That means that after this dries, I may go ahead and paint the inside of it light blue as well. Okay, hope you enjoyed this one and hope you're having a great day. Bye for now and Merry Christmas.